Good morning. Welcome back for another math lesson with Mr. Hopkins. Today we are going to use the distributive property when solving equations. A couple things we will also be looking at along with the distributive property is distributing a -1, but also combining like terms. So let's see what we have here. It says if there is a constant in front of parentheses, we distribute, or the distributive property must be performed. The distributive property, multiplication over addition, subtraction. So here we go. Let's distribute this. Let's get my blue pen going. So I want to take that 3 and I want to multiply it to everything inside the set of parentheses. So 3 times x, 3x, and 3 times 4 is 12. That is the distributive property. Let's go one more time. We have a negative out in front of a set of parentheses. So if I'm distributing a negative, which sounds weird, but really if there's not a number in front of the parentheses, then it's technically a 1. So we're distributing -1. Or basically going through and just changing the signs inside the parentheses. So -1 times 6 is -6. -1 times -c. Remember, a negative times a negative is a positive. Okay, next, it says if there are like terms on the same side of the equal sign, you combine the like terms. So again, like terms have the same base, same exponent. If they don't look the same, then they're not. So c squareds with c squareds in this case, they're the same. So what is 3 plus -8? Well, that's -5, and then I keep the same base. So I keep the base and exponent. 8b minus b plus 4. Well, there is a 1 in front of that b, so it's 8b minus 1b, which is 7b, and then I have the plus 4. So we only combine like terms. Leave everything else separate. Okay, so let's look at these 4 examples here. We're going to distribute, combine like terms, whatever we have to do necessary, and then we're going to solve the equation. So let's distribute 3. 3 times y is 3y. 3 times -9 is -27, and that equals 30. So to solve for y, I want to get rid of whatever's not attached to it. So let's add 27. And then to get y by itself, one last step, do the opposite. Let's divide by 3. So y equals 19. Be sure to use a calculator to check your work. Example 2. Combine like terms. We have -6x plus 8x. -6 plus 8 is 2x plus 12 equals 18. So once I clean that up, I just have a 2-step equation, which we should be comfortable solving now. Let's subtract 12, getting rid of whatever's not attached to the x. And then to get x by itself, divide by 2. So x equals 3. All right, so now we're going to put 2 things together. We're going to have to distribute and combine like terms. So let's distribute. This is being multiplied since it's the -2 is touching the parentheses right here. That means and indicates multiplication. -2 times m is -2m. -2 times -5, positive 10. And that equals 19. Now we can combine like terms. 5m minus 2m, 3m, and back down to a 2-step equation. So subtract 10, we get 3m equals 9. And then we'll divide by 3. Great. Last one. We will distribute a -2. Make sure you take that sign with you. I apologize for using T's. I know they look like plus signs sometimes. -2 times T is -2T. -2 times -2, +4. Combine like terms, 7T plus 4 equals 25. So I'm moving right along here. Hopefully you're catching up now, solving equations. We're going to divide by 7, and T equals 3 once again. So hopefully you understand a little bit of distributing. Make sure you carry the negative sign if it happens to be negative, combining like terms. And if you have any questions, please go ahead. Feel free to contact me and ask me any questions. Enjoy.